Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United career mode. Yesterday we left off and it was a very iffy episode. We're just going to have a look at the league table. There is something I did pick up on while editing it for yesterday's video. If I can get to, there's the EFL Cup that we did get knocked out of very easily. There's the community shield. Right. What you cannot see is if I do this, then you will be able to see the full table. Now, that is the full table. I realised yesterday I had the camera up like that, and I was like, oh my goodness, they can't see the points. And I never look at the mini table on their home screen. So that is the table as it stands so far. Let's jump in and have a look what we are going to be doing today. So then guys, today we have 3 matches over 3 weeks. We have Bolton in the FA Cup, then we have Liverpool at home and Stoke away from home. So I guess we're just going to jump straight into the Bolton match, which is at Old Trafford. Okay then guys, just before we jump into that Bolton match, just a quick heads up, there is really bad something about the sun, so I'm actually going to quickly try and sort that out right now. That has made things a little better, but not too much of an improvement, but it's not that it is dark. If I can turn the camera, the sun is beaming through, so we'll just have to play like this for today. But some good news, both of our young players have accepted, and they will of course be chilling around there. And we do have a transfer for Matteo Darmian. Manchester City wanting my players, not for Darmian. As I said, no players I will be selling this whole season. I won't be getting any players either. But now we're going to jump straight into the FA Cup match against Bolton. Okay then guys, here we go. We are here at Old Trafford for the FA Cup match against Bolton Wanderers. Obviously haven't been in the Premier League for some years, but let's have a look at the lineups today. Okay then guys, this is the lineup I have gone for. I have chosen to use the full strength team here, because why not? The second team could have ideally played this match, but they did just come out with a too narrow win against West Ham. But this is what Bolton are putting up. Zach Clough there, the only player I've heard of, but they are playing a 4-1-2-on-2 and narrow, which is haven't seen that played yet this season with any team. But we're going to jump into this match and see what we can do. Ball forward here for Memphis. Can Zlatan get his head on it? Can Herrera have a go? And that is a very promising start to the match there. Rooney picks it up, has a smash! And it goes just over the bar. Memphis straight away on this left-hand side. Sees the space opening. Wriggles his way through, and a beautifully slotted home finish by the boy there. Oh, that was a lovely goal. Maybe I can open this door now. The reflection's too much. Door has to say half closed. But Memphis there. Oh, sorry, taking away the emphasis from the goal. Memphis just runs in, takes a shortcut, just wriggles, and somehow managed to put that away with his right foot there, and gets our first goal in the FA Cup. Big ball up for Memphis again. Has been filling in for Martial absolutely fantastically. Be a shame to take him out, but Martial will 100% want first team football. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Gets pushed off the ball, unfortunately for him. And I think we are closing in the first half here. And it is Zlatan Ibrahimovic who has picked up an injury. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. That's not good. We'll have to put Rashford on. And that, guys, is half time of this matchup. I might shut the light on. There we go. That's a bit better. And we are winning 1-0. And we do have that injury of Mr. Zlatan Ibrahimovic to deal with after the match. But let's get into this second half now and see what goes down at Old Trafford. Memphis. Rashford. Oh, nearly makes it 2. Herrera now charging forward. Finds Mkhitaryan on the right hand side. Has a shot. And it was a bit of a silly shot to take. But we will be making our substitutions. And I think this man will one day end up playing in this position anyway. And Rooney will be playing somewhere else. Even no guarantees even going to be at the club when it comes to the end of the season. But we will be taking off Valencia as well for Darmian there and seeing out the end of this match. Bolton getting forward well. We're going to get rid of that easily though. Maybe not. Ooh. Great save there by David De Gea. Trying to break us down here. They have done. Smalling comes across to cover. Pogba's there to cover. Great save by De Gea. Nice floated ball over here for Rashford. Wants to share the glory. Is it going to go in? Maybe we should have had that at Rashford. I don't know. And that, guys, is full time. And we do win that match 1-0. And it was a little bit of a letdown, really. We did dominate the match, as you would expect. But they did well with... they did solid at the back. But that means they do progress into the third round of the FA Cup. So guys, I just did have a request after that FA Cup match from Ander Herrera, who does want a pay rise. And for an 84 rated, you would expect him to be in the 150,000 mark. But we'll keep his status the same. But we do have some emails to look at as well very quickly. We can just quickly jump into the office. We have got Dean Henderson coming back from Grimsby Town. Ready to use for our squads. Well, we won't be using him, unfortunately. And then we have Ibrahimovic here, who has suffered a sprained ankle and will be out for 4 weeks. So I'm going to go and make them team changes and then jump into the next match. So guys, we are going to do some training here. And of course it is Timmy the Fosu and Rashford on the training. And Fosu Mensah looks like he's doing well in all his training. Rashford obviously just cruising along nicely. But we are going to have a look if there's any big goals going down here. There we go. Coutinho is on 13 goals in the Premier League. And Chelsea have signed Jimenez from Atletico Madrid, which is always nice to see. And Barcelona have signed Lopez. But now we're going to go in and get on with this Liverpool match. So guys, we do have a transfer here for Sergio Romero, and I am going to simply reject that offer because we do not want Romero leaving. And I may cut these ones down to 2 games depending on these episodes in the transfer window, depending on what we're doing. But seeing as this is going to be a quiet one for us, we'll be carrying on with the 3 matches each episode. So guys, some good news. Ander Herrera has accepted his contract. And we do have a quick transfer here from Atletico Madrid. Obviously wanting to replace Jimenez, and they're asking for Daley Blind. And I am not willing to sell him just yet. So then guys, here we are. This is obviously a massive derby for United and Liverpool fans. And a lot of history goes down between these 2 clubs. We are at the legendary stadium, Old Trafford. Let's have a look at what we are putting up today. So then guys, this is the lineup I'm going with today. And as you may see, number 11 at striker, yes, I've gone for Zlatan Ibrahimovic's replacement to be not Rashford but Martial, and keep Memphis in the first team. He is playing very well in. Liverpool, obviously, you've got their killer front 3 as well. And Coutinho being the top goal scorer in the league, we're probably going to have quite a few problems defending against him today, which is why we 100% had to go with the first team. Kevin Friend is our referee for today. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Mkhitaryan across for Memphis. Turns the man, skews it. And well defended by Joel Matip. He's got no one to help tee it up. Pogba's gone for it. And Pogba's just laced it over the bar. And now Liverpool got all 3 of their front men forward. Joined by Eriksen, and they're tearing me apart with Coutinho. Coutinho is running wild. Paul Pogba is there to help. Here's Paul Pogba bursting. Here's Mickey T. All by himself. Cuts it. Pogba! 1-0. And Paul Pogba has doing it. There's a dab. There's a dab. There's a dab. Oh, yes. Paul Pogba, the gracious one. Mkhitaryan finds the assist. And when it's teed up like this, you got all them runners. One of them was going to get on that. Paul Pogba's first guy in the Premier League, actually. But I'm sure that we're not really using Pogba for a goal scorer there. This would be Rooney's role would be goal scorer, but he hasn't been doing that lately. Here's Herrera, couldn't get there. Rooney with a follow-up. Can't get there either. And that, guys, is half-time, and we are winning 1-0 with just that Paul Pogba goal, breaking the match into our territory. But we're going to go straight into the second half and see what we can do. Nice shot there by Liverpool, well dealt with by De Gea. Smalling's been done! Oh, good close opportunity there by Emre Can. But now Coutinho's in, good save by De Gea. De Gea is keeping us in the match right now. Liverpool having a great 10-15 minutes. And guys, we are going to make some substitutions, and of course, it is Rooney. And I think I've made my decision. Rooney will be gone at the end of the season. But Lingard is coming on over there. We're going to take Memphis out, give him a rest, and put on Rashford down the middle. Martial back to his more preferred position there. And you know what? Let's just put on Fellaini for Herrera as well. Just because I think we may need that strength in the middle of the park. Paul Pogba, Martial! And there we go. It is 2-0. And Rooney, every time I slate him, he does something magical or decent. One of the two, however you wish to explain it. The fans are going wild. Wayne Rooney plays that pass there for Paul Pogba. Great turn back. Good save by Karius, I think that is. But Martial is there for the rebound and gets a return on his league day return. But that is now 2-0. And let's hope Liverpool don't give too much of a fight back. Hey, and Sturridge has bitten. Liverpool have bitten. He's doing that stupid bloody return. Mkhitaryan loses out. I think that was, I don't know who that was, Lucas Leiva, I think. And played it to Sturridge. And Sturridge makes it 2-1. And hopefully we can hold on for these last 10 minutes here. Ball forward. Here's Rashford. Can he get it in? Oh, it would have been a great goal with a little stop, but can't quite get it. Fellaini picks it back up. Tees it up for Fellaini, and Fellaini has got himself a goal. And again, as soon as I start slating a player, they do something well. And Fellaini's just probably won us this match. Look at that, lovely little play between Lingard and Fellaini. Knocks it in. Sorry, Karius, mate, but it's game over, son. And that, guys, is full time, and we have won a very, very important match. 3-1 here. And if we have a look at the stats, it was a very close match, but we just had a better goalkeeper than Liverpool, I guess. It really does help having a world-class keeper standing in front of your net. But let's go and have a look what impact that has on the league table. Okay then, guys, this is the table. I might just move myself down here or something for now while we're looking at the table here. But we are here at the top. 37 goals scored, 16 conceded. We are now 6 points on top of the league table, and things are going absolutely swimmingly. Let's have a look. There is an email I will check, and then we'll get into the next match. Just before we do get into that match now, we are going to do, obviously, some very important player training. Rashford and Timothy Fosu-Mensah have both gone up in overall, and Timothy Fosu-Mensah is looking like a very good replacement there for the retiring Michael Carrick, I believe. If I did read that right, I'm not too sure. I'll have to go and double check now. Okay, guys, so it does. My suspicions were correct. Michael Carrick is retiring at the end of his contract. So at the end of the season, we will have no Michael Carrick there to help us out. But we're going to get into the whatever match it is. I can't quite remember. But I'll just see you there. Guys, the moment has come. I have an email from David De Gea saying he wants to be transferred. He wants to move in this transfer window, and we do have an offer from Real Madrid for £72 million. And Bayern Munich there also wanting him. And I'm afraid when a player says they want out, you really do have to sell them, because the board will end up selling them for a lot less than they're worth. Meaning now we do have to break the rules and buy a goalkeeper of the same calibre, and it's going to be a tough replacement to find a goalkeeper at 26 who has got the stats of David De Gea. But this crisis means that we will not be playing the Stoke match, because we do need to sort this out. And honestly, Bayern Munich are offering me more money, but we are going to counter offer both of them and see if they can give us £90 million for him, because I think he is worth £90 million easily. He is a great player, but we'll counter offer at 90 million, and then we'll also counter offer for Bayern Munich here for 90 million as well, and see what comes back. But now we're going to have to look at some keepers that are going to fit the quality that we need. Okay then guys, so I have gone out and I have found 4 replacements that we can possibly bring in for David De Gea, and they are all world top quality keepers, and but they're the replacements we're going to have lined up waiting for him. And honestly, I think it's going to be probably not Neuer. He's going to cost me far too much, but we'll just have to see what goes down, I guess. But we'll just quickly sim up to the Stoke game in case one of these two do get back, which is probably very unlikely. However, we do have 6 from the office, so it is very important there. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic is back from his injury, and the board have decided that they think that I'm in the best position to make the decision regarding the future of our keeper, and it's my decision whether or not we sell him or not. And honestly, we're getting a load of transfer offers in, and we just want to get, honestly, it happens all the time. The same shit happens all of the time in career mode. David De Gea wants to leave, and it's just something you have to deal with. Normally, you will get an email, normally about October time, saying, oh, I'm settled. And November, it's 50-50 saying, I want to go or I'm going to stay. And unfortunately, this time around, he said, I want to leave, which is very unfortunate for us, as he is probably one of the best, if not the best keeper on the game. But it's something we have to deal with. And while we're ending off this episode, we're just going to have a look through here. And this is a player that we definitely want to be signing up. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Obviously, we did win both the matches, which is a massive improvement on last time. Only 3 players there found by the Netherlands, which is a little confusing, but I guess we'll take it. And then this is also someone else you definitely want to be signing. This guy looks ridiculous. Anyone else here? A bit decent. I see he's got good potential there, but just not good overall. And it's all about the overall and the potential. You can find someone with an overall of 60 and potential as high as 90 odd. You've found yourself a good player, but we're going to have a look at these in the office here and just see what's going on. And he is a 59 overall, but he does have a very good potential. This guy's a 58 overall, but again, is very decent. So I'm going to offer this guy a contract round up the episode there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Remember, if you did, remember to smash that like button. Sorry I have had to change the rules, but you cannot expect me, and I was expecting that if there was an emergency, we'd have to sign a player, obviously. Ideally, we didn't want to sign a player, but we are going to have to, well, we might not have to sign a player if no one gives us enough money, and the board are leaving it up to me. So if none of them want to give me the 90 million, then we may be able to keep onto De Gea. But we'll have to see. You'll have to come back and see that in the next episode, which I'm going to record just now, which will be up tomorrow. So subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you're not going to miss out on that episode. If not, just go and check it out tomorrow and have a look. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.